Alright, so it's time to do a wrap up and review some of the projects of late. Got 3 on the agenda for this one. So we've got the table saw blade storage, we've got the drill press table and the Redgum Coffee Table. First up, I've got the table saw blade storage, and this is great. I have certainly switched between my rip blade and combo blade half a dozen times in just a couple of projects, so really glad I did that. Not sure what I'm going to do with the dado stack thing. The way that I've done this with the dado stack works really well for these, what is it, 2-wing chippers. It's these ones. Obviously, if you've got the full blade chippers or even 4 blade, this would take up a lot of storage, a lot of height. So I'm not sure whether it's as valuable for other people. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to need to make something for my bandsaw blades as well. And then someone pointed out, why don't you just make the same thing? And essentially that's what I've done. This is just a simple box with removable adjustable shelf pins. So the actual shelves are in quite tight. Didn't bother filming a video because it's exactly the same thing, just less complex. So I can take out the whole shelf. I've got the little adjustment pins there if I want, or I can just take out the blade. Bandsaw in particular is one of those things that's a real pain to change. Doesn't take that long, it's just annoying to change over. When you can do an approximate job with the same, with the blade that's already on the bandsaw. My bandsaw is like just here, it's just there. So having the blades that close is great. And it is a lot less hassle than before, where they were all strewn over the workshop and pointy and stabby and all of that. So I'm really happy with that. I need to make, I guess, a 3rd one for sandpaper, though I might make it a little bit smaller or different. It's not a particularly original idea, but I'm glad I did it. So again, one of those I should have done this a year ago type projects. The drill press table came out really well. I still haven't gone back and rounded over the corners or anything like that. The only problem is with my drill press, it is a crappy quality one that vibrates a fair bit. So the drill indexes that are in here have a tendency to dance off. So I think I might have to put very thin strip just to give it a bit of a ledge so it doesn't fall off. Otherwise, this is great. You can use either the thumb hole there, or you can get your hand in underneath and pop out the insert plate. I don't think I went into great detail about the hardware. It's all from Timbercon, and most of it's good. Most of it's generic stuff anyway, which you can get at most woodworking supply stores anyway. Cam locks are nice. They're just quick and simple for locking the thing down, and it's very secure. These T-track clamps, also very good. I've used them on other jigs as well. The tenoning jig, which there is a video up for Patreons, works great on those. The only thing that's kind of crappy is this stop here. I didn't show it in the video, but I had to mill down this T-track bolt head thing. It's actually designed for the T-track that they sell, but it doesn't fit in it. So it's too thick. So that was annoying to have to grind that down. Additionally, there was a lot of play in this. So in the end, I ended up shimming it with aluminium can, so it's from a soft drink can, because that's very, very thin. So a few layers of that drilled through and then just slid that on, and it's very good now, but I shouldn't have had to go to that amount of effort. Next time, if there probably won't be next time where I need to make a stop this size, but I would recommend going with the woodpeckers ones because they're meant to be very accurate and they've got that reputation. Whereas the Timbercon stuff, unless you're prepared to grind down a bolt because they ordered the wrong size, don't get it from them. Quite a few of you like this table, but they were not quite equal, but equal in their passion. People who hated this table, absolutely hated this table. and that's fine. There didn't seem to be sort of that middle ground. It's either a love it or hate it thing. The important thing is the wife loves it. It's probably her favourite thing that I've made for her, so yay. That's all that really matters to me. So this is the first time we've put the Osmo Polyx oil on, and we're looking to it for future projects more than this project, primarily for things like our dining table. We're going to make a new dining table following Mark Spagnolo's gaming table later in the year. And we're really happy with it. The feel is quite nice. It feels like waxed furniture that's done well and doesn't require a lot of effort. Polyx started as, I think, a flooring product, and still is used as a flooring product, but it can be used on interior furniture quite well. And it is actually pretty water resistant. You can see straight away that really beads up. And we found that after I finished the video, we were using it, and after, I think it had only been 1 or 2 days, and it wasn't quite cured yet. So putting water on like that didn't quite beat up as much. And it also left watermarks behind like it would on a regular waxed finish. Whereas this now, once I get the water off, doesn't actually leave anything behind. And you're right to use water or light duty cleaners to actually clean it. So expect to see a lot more of this and a lot less polyurethane. It's a little expensive, the product, but at the same time, the amount of product goes a long way compared to polyurethane. So as I said, we did damage the top, and to repair it, we just put another coat straight over and then left it, I think it's 8 days to fully cure. I think we had it downstairs for another 2 days, so it dried, and then we just didn't put anything on it for a few days. So yeah, we've been really happy with the Polyx. Looks nice, feels nice, all of that. So the last thing I want to talk about isn't really a wrap up, but I thought it would be something interesting. So I get the Polyx, which is on the coffee table, from my plywood supplier, Maxi Ply. And this is a product that they make. I don't actually know why this is in my own living room, but that doesn't matter. This is plywood. This is birch plywood. But it's all edge grain or end grain of plywood. So it's kind of heavy. It's very hard for what it is. And yeah, it looks quite interesting because you've got all the edge grain of plywood. So I've got this for making some pens for them, which I might go through the process of making plywood pens if people are interested. But this saves me from laminating it myself. But primarily they have this product for interior design and that sort of stuff. So not necessarily furniture, but say the tops of cabinets, bench tops on that. So I know at MaxiPly they've got this product on all their reception desks, and it actually does look pretty nice. This is the bolted birch one. They have it in some other hardwood, I'm not sure what it is, and pine as well. Pine I don't quite like as much. It's got further separation of the lamination, so it doesn't look quite as nice, but that's personal preference. And it also comes in a veneered sheet too, so it's I don't know, it might be 5mm of the edge grain on regular plywood, and that's an interesting effect too. But I quite like the, I think they call it fine line maxi edge solid or something like that. I'll have a link in the description below. I'm not being paid to say it, but I find it's an interesting product and I thought you guys might like to see it.